Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? When you think about this journey for yourself and you look at the impact
Mm,
that you've had on the lives of thousands of people and
mhm,
all these incredible experiences of shift and change that you've been able to be a proctor for,
mhm.
what do you think is or is there a commonality that you see amongst people who have a shift from where they are into who it is that they become?
I guess you could call these kind of macro thoughts. We have all these stepping stone thoughts in life, and that's part of our journey. And human beings struggle to make a revolution. They're more about slowly, slowly changing. It's what I call evolution. And it's kind of natural in the way most people change. But at some point, you could make a revolution by changing master thoughts in your mind. So, one of the master thoughts I mentioned earlier is what a Tibetan Lama said to me. He said, "You choose what you want to become." And that kind of blew my mind because I thought that I've got all these background issues and personal history issues, and this is who I am, right? Physical conditioning, genetics, hormones, emotional things, childhood, society, culture, media, all the things I mentioned kind of shaped who I am in the first 3 to 5 years and longer. And he said, no, choose who you want to become. So here's a beautiful lesson, and I'll try to answer the whole question as much as I can. He said to me, I want you to think about your core values. Now, your core values are your principles, your beliefs, your internal motivators. These are the things that describe how you feel about yourself and how you interact with other people and the world. So these things are absolutely fundamental. In other words, your body is like whatever, your mind is whatever. It's your core values that dictate kind of who you are and dictate how your life will manifest. And he said, and if anyone's listening, do this exercise at home. Get a piece of paper or a journal or a diary and write down your core values. For example, my core values now are obviously very positive. Like I'm loyal, I'm honest, I'm respectful. Those are my core values. I'm also driven and I also enjoy growth. So you write down your core values and then you write down how these values are serving you. How do they make you feel inside? Do they make you more connected to other people? Do they promote intimacy? Or do they make you isolated, alone, standoffish, and not trusting other people? And also, how are these values affecting your career and your romantic relationships? After you've done that, and this is the best part, he says, lay down on a bed and imagine that you are in the last hours of your life. It's called the deathbed exercise. And then look back over your life. Now imagine you're really dying, right? You've got just hours to live. Look back over your life and ask yourself, what were the sweetest memories? What made my life worthwhile? What things jumped out? What were the highlights? Those things will teach you about core values and things that really matter in life. And write those down. And then the third step, which is really profound, okay? He said, choose an inspirational hero, whatever it may be. It could be Martin Luther King. It could be Maya Angelou. It could be the Buddha, Jesus, Dalai Lama, whatever you want. Could be even be a business figure if you want, like, I don't know, Tony Robbins. And look at those people and analyze what their core values are. What drove them? What are their internal motivators? And write those down. Then you take all these positive values that you picked up from the deathbed exercise and from your inspirational hero exercise, write them down, and then you choose values that you want to become part of your life. Now that is mind-boggling. Instead of saying, "Oh, my past this and my mom this and my dad and I was betrayed and blah blah blah," you now stop and just forget about the past and choose the values that you want to live, and you appropriate those values. You write them down, stick them up in your vision board or your diary or whatever, and read those values every single day and act on those values.